Hello everybody and welcome in. My name is Yolanda Roos. This is our channel of Facilitated Light Well-Being. Today's video is going to be for people on a soul searching level. So we're just pulling some cards that I've created. We're just going to see on a soul level what we're dealing with, what's happening as a collective. So this might resonate, it might not, depends on where you are in your journey. So if you found this, there's a very good chance that there's something in it for you, or you're on that mission. So we're gonna go ahead and go through some stuff. This is for growth, authentic life, finding your higher purpose, being happy, joyful. So this is going to be starting each week. I'm going to do a soul mission slash what's happening at a soul level for the communities, for the world in general. Okay, so if you like this, definitely hit like. If you want to join our channel, we do regular messages. This is just one that is for soul purpose, okay? Your first card that came out was record or record. So I feel like you may want to journal, find something to keep your thoughts and your dreams, what's happening, or recording something that pertains to what you're learning about, or what maybe, like I do a recording, I do the channel. Maybe if you also want to look at record, like the past, the things that have happened, things of that nature. Your next card is insight and glimpse. You've got brewing, which means when we make a cup of tea, we put it in the water and it expands, it grows, it gets stronger, it gets deeper. So something is brewing, growing, strengthening. You're getting an idea or an insight or an understanding, because then on the bottom we have growth and expansion. So there's some things happening, and this was at the bottom of the deck, understanding. So I feel like on a soul level, we are coming to a point of understanding either what we need to do, that things need to change. You're getting downloads, you're receiving things, betrayal, understanding that maybe there's some betrayal. And this could be your relationships, it could be governmental, it could be the world in general has been living in betrayal is just not being honest about something, or betraying you means you're saying one thing and doing another thing. Searching and past life. So I think, and rebirth. So I think that there could be something that you're understanding, coming to the knowledge of in reference to your soul. You could be coming into your purpose. There's light activations coming from the sun, and maybe they are growing you and expanding you, and what's brewing is coming from insight and understanding. You are either recording some stuff, or you are looking at old records and things are hitting or resonating with you, because we do live multiple lives if we choose to. So there could be things that are in your soul deep down that you're actually connecting with that are coming to light, and you're understanding, because there's the underneath and the bottom of the deck is understanding. So understanding is so important. It's understanding your purpose, understanding where we're at. Understanding is that you get it, okay? So let's see if we have some cards to go with it. Our first one is radical acceptance, embrace non-judgment, release control. Yeah, this is the one thing that's happening with our souls. We're coming into, it's radical acceptance of accepting who you are, what's really happening, what the truth is. That's understanding. And that's kind of a little bit scary, because radical acceptance is that you're realizing something and maybe it's not what you wanted to see, or accepting who you are and going with the flow. Any other cards? And we got two more. Good. Sacred breath, giving and receiving life, divine exchange. This is that understanding too, understanding that we're all connected. We're connected to the divine. We're connected to something bigger, you know. And then we have ceremony, ritual, celebrate, devotion. So maybe there's something you need to focus on, that you're coming into, and realizing that you are not a part of the matrix in the world that's going on here, that there's something else that you have that you feel led to do, or that's growing within you. Meditation, contemplation, communication. So at the bottom of the decks, you've got understanding and meditation, which is I'm understanding, but now I want to meditate and I want to let it sink in. I want to let it brew, understand, figure out. I'm going to grow from this. Let's see what we got here. Any words from the tarot to go along with this? Any words from the tarot for our soul expansion this week? So it looks like we're understanding something. We're getting a glimpse of things that maybe we're seeing things happening. But the growth is you. It's growing within you. It's growing within the communities. You have the High Priestess. Yep. Intuition. And then you have Queen of Wind. Honesty, clarity, maturity. Yeah. That understanding. There's something coming in that's you're like, yeah, I can't unsee it type of energy. And then you got Four of Earth. Control, conserve, materialism. And maybe what you're seeing is that you're seeing the truth about this world that we're living in, and the material part isn't enough for you. There's more to this world than just the material things. There's abundance in life of love and communication and being a part of things and helping humanity and doing things for society without something back, just wanting the best for people. And Eight of Earth is at the bottom of the deck. Skillful, mastery, and talent. That's perfecting your skill, honing in. So they're telling you you're growing and you're expanding. Continue to follow the path that you're being led to. And I don't mean like this is not usually a job thing. This is a spiritual level. This reading is for you to understand on a soul level. You are coming into something. You are understanding something. If this is resonating with you, it's because you've probably been awakened. You're probably at a pinnacle point that something is coming in, and you're getting the glimpse of what that next thing is. Because remember, we have that new book starting, not a new chapter, a new book. And I think what you're seeing is new things coming in, and I think you're understanding the path that you need to do. Maybe you're not ready for it, or it's coming in, which I think but keep being drawn back to record or record. So I feel like you need to get a journal, or you need to keep even a mental record of your growth, what's happening, what's coming up, what's changing, what's staying the same, what you notice, things about yourself maybe. Don't question, just trust. Be gentle when you speak the truth. Yeah, this is going to be a situation or something that's coming up that you're going to have to be honest, and honest to the point that people aren't going to like what you have to say, or you may have to leave, or you may have to do something, or you might have to change something, or you might have to approach somebody and say, this isn't in my alignment, this isn't where I'm supposed to be, or this isn't what I stand for, and I don't want to be a part of this. This is the type of energy I'm feeling. And don't doubt what you know in your heart, soul, mind, body, because other people that are trying to distract you and put you back into that fight or flight, or that trauma mode, or thinking that you need to be there, and oh no, you're just upset, like gaslighting you. Be strong in what you feel, trust, and know that when you speak your truth, also be gentle. Don't be harsh with somebody, because not everybody's at the same place. Not everybody has awoke or come to an understanding that there's a spiritual change and a spiritual growth that's taking place. So I just want to pull one more card. And this is one that is based off of somebody's teaching. So let's just see what comes out for this one. What message do you have for the collective in reference to their soul journey and the things that are happening on a deeper level for this community? Soul message for the collective. Where are we basically as a collective with our soul missions and things happening at a soul level? All right, so we're going to pull one. Where are we at a soul level? What is the message? All right, so we've got safeguarding spiritual seeds. There you go. This is protecting the things that you're growing, because remember, you're expanding. Let's see, 35. We'll just see if there's any insight. So this is a new deck, so I don't know all the things. So let's just see if it has something to say. Card 35 delivers. We're going to put that up for you. a powerful message. Keep your spiritual journey a secret. Safeguard it within you. Derive joy from it with confidence and anticipate the day when you will give birth to the fruition of your inner impressions. This card's appearance serves as a gentle but resolute reminder for you to break free from the habit of sharing your mystical experiences with everyone. Neville imparts his wisdom with good reason. Sharing these experiences prematurely, especially during their formative stages, can often invite skepticism and doubt from those who lack faith in your manifestational abilities. In essence, this caution stems from the understanding that well-intended friends and family, while they may care for you deeply, can inadvertently sow seeds of doubt within your subconscious mind. These seeds, akin to weeds, can hinder the growth of the manifestations you're nurturing. Therefore, when you draw this card, it beckons you to make a solemn commitment to keep your inner workings of your imagination and manifestation efforts closely guarded. By internalizing the message of this card, this is a clear and concise indication that you are on a journey towards a significant breakthrough. By embracing discretion and the inner confidence, you can become a skilled manifester, shielded from external influences that might hinder your manifestation process. When you pull this card, your higher self is offering an invitation to nurture your manifestations within the cocoon of your imagination until they're ready to take root in your physical reality. Pulling this card is a sign from the universe that you are being too open to sharing about your manifestations. And then it has a little side note. If you really want to see things move quickly, do not say anything to anyone. Try your best and stay quiet and keep doing the inner work. You will reap infinite dividends from heeding this advice. So we just had a video the other day that came out about being in a cocoon like a butterfly. It was butterfly spirit. And I think what's happening, this is, like I said, this is my spiritual community. This is people that are trying to grow, then see. So it's telling you, don't tell everybody about your stuff. You're getting there. Record, growth, expansion. It's saying you're getting there. So as you're journeying on your stuff, don't say too much, because the people that are around you that aren't where you're at could possibly sow doubt into the seeds that you need to grow, that you are on, the mission that you're doing, the part that's growing and awakening and opening up within you. There's a spiritual journey that everybody takes. And I think as a community, as a world, we are all awakening to something new. We all have a different path. That's a given. But there's something in us spiritually that is evolving in the majority of the people on earth that is meant to rise and bring a higher vibration frequency into this earth to break the paradigms and the matrix and the control that has been happening, because we as a group are what's raising the vibration, not just one person. It's that we keep coming together and then we have a whole hand lifting it up versus just one person. So you can talk to like-minded people that are maybe in the same spiritual path as you, but it's saying at this moment, maybe keep your things to yourself. And that's why I think record and growth, because you got growth, brewing, insight, a glimpse of what's happening, record or record, and then on the bottom was understanding. So I think you're at a point of things turning and coming to fruition to understand what's happening. And I think they don't want you to get distracted or get discouraged from this path that you're going on, because it's not supposed to unfold like bam and then everything, it's supposed to grow, expand. You're going to understand it. Things are going to come in. That's why they're saying record or maybe look at records of other things that are similar to what you're dealing with. But I think it's more journal. Put down some things, your dreams, your aspirations, things you're working on, things that you're seeing. Tidbits of knowledge that seem to be downloaded that you're getting like, I'm looking at this differently. Well, how are you looking at it differently? Write it down. How are you seeing things? What do you want out of life? What is changing? So take some time to reflect, to allow the things that are coming into you, maybe while you're sleeping, manifesting, you're, just meditating, praying, those things that come in, if you can think about it, write it down. This is what I'm feeling, or this is what I noticed, or I'm feeling inclined to do this or not to do this. And then what it is you're tracking it, and you can go back and you have a record of the growth that has happened for you, or the things that are coming to be. Or they may just want you to see how it's changing you. slowly growing and becoming this beautiful new energy of light and well-being and abundance, and becoming the true authentic person that you are. That comes from internal. That's not outside. That's not, that's internally, allowing yourself to envelop the person spiritually that lives within you, that soul that resides with you as a co-partner. They're your life, they're your energy, but they've lived many lives. We, as that biological person, has not. We're experiencing it. They're experiencing our life, and they're bringing their knowledge, the soul's knowledge, into this life. So as we're connecting to that spiritual side, we're connecting to our soul. We are opening up to their exploration and their insights and their things that they've dealt with as you grow. Because you're not open to it when you first come in here, because you forget everything and you're separate. That's just the energy that's running your body. And then when you become connected and you awaken, it's like it comes together and you're like, oh my gosh, oh wait, maybe there's something more than me in the world. Or you start getting insights, you start having understanding of God, divine, source, a higher power. You start to realize it and embody it and understand it, because your soul is what's connected to the divine, the supreme source, a higher frequency. Okay, so once you connect to that soul and you realize there's more than just yourself, and you don't just pop into the world and die. Our physical body will die, but our energy inside of us continues to go on. So I hope that you will be understanding and being open to the information that's coming to you, or the downloads that are coming in. And even if it seems a little weird, I think what they need you to do, this is what's coming to me, write it down. Especially if you don't understand it, write it down and put down as much detail as you can. In this dream, blah, 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 this happened. Because what will happen is, as you connect and you grow and you see, you might be able to look back and say, oh, that's what that dream was talking about. So then you might learn how to read your dreams, read your subconscious. It might be an expansion and growth of you understanding what your subconscious is telling you through your dreams. So that's for somebody out there. So guys, I hope this will help you. Continue to keep your things kind of to yourself. You can let people know you're on a spiritual journey, you're doing good, you're feeling better, you're still learning, you're trying to understand, you're trying to be the best version of who you are. But maybe keep your information to yourself. Continue to have that one-on-one self-growth time. This moon cycle is self-growth and a reality check. So this could be incorporated. Those people on a spiritual journey, that you're growing yourself. You're open to new things. You're taking in information and you are allowing it to percolate and get in there and soak in, so your body, mind, and soul can use it or understand it. So guys, have a great day. We'll be back next week with another spiritual check-in.